Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at this knife right here. It is a Queen Jumbo Jack. And look, we can get out the hair, the cat hair out of there. Look at that beautiful bone. Pretty nice job. So, pretty nice knife. I got a really good deal on this knife, is why I bought it. Unfortunately, it has some issues. So if you'd like to hear about that and check out this really cool knife, it's my first jumbo trapper. Go ahead and check out the video. Have you ever seen a real monster?
No way.
Yeah.
I would never see a real monster. I just say, stay back.
You'd use your superpower?
I just guess what my superpower is.
What's that?
What?
Whoa. That's pretty quick. That's a pretty good superpower. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. And hi to all my viewers. This is Sunday. Usually I don't tape on Sunday, but the wife is out shopping. So she went to some estate sales. I just wasn't feeling up to it, so she went by herself. And I thought, yeah, I'd go ahead and take some time to do a video. I got this knife yesterday, so you know it's just eating at me. Look at that mirror polish on this Queen Jumbo Trapper here. Pretty nice knife. We're going to get into it. It's got some issues. We'll talk about that. And maybe I can get some of your guys' feedback on this. Overall, I've looked for a while on these Queen USA produced knives. And most of the videos have been positive on this knife, but that's not been my experience, and that's not this knife. So we're going to talk about that. And first, let's go ahead and just look at overall dimensions on this knife. All right, from tip to stern, it's 4.5 inches. It's quite a large knife. You have a blade length of 3.5 inches on this blade right here. And nickel silver pins on genuine bone, nicely jigged. So look at the unusual jig pattern, not your typical Chinese jig. And this is American made. You've got some worm groove going on here, which is deep, aggressive, and nice. Also, the coloring is uniform on this. Very nice, darker in the middle, lighter on the sides. It almost, I don't know, sometimes it looks to me like a strawberry color, but this is red Victorinox, and I'll show you that color up to that. So it actually, you know, it's red, but sometimes, I don't know, it just catches my eye and looks like a strawberry color. Here's the other side. Really nice worm groove on there. Really nice. Nickel silver pins, bolsters, and shield. But even though the shield is kind of a bronze color, I don't know how they do that, but I'm pretty sure these are nickel silver and they just color them somehow. Maybe anodize them. I'm not really sure. You can correct me about that. And so again, overall you have 4.5 inches. Let's hear the snap here. Nice authoritative snap. There's the Queen logo, nice and clean. And there's the model number right there. QN 7555. This is US made. There's no Chinese mark on here. And there's your edge. Oh. It's too much light. Let's try this. There we go. There's your edge right there. Not too bad. Not the greatest either. Not too bad. little bobble at the end here. I'll wipe this off. And we'll go ahead and close it. Nice little snap closing. It feels like a 5, gets a little harder here to maybe a 6 or 7. I don't think it's quite a 7. Nothing on this blade right here on the tang. Nice mirror polish, deep mirror polish. There's some scratches here. It is not hitting the sides. I don't know really what's causing that. There's a divider. That's probably from the factory. They're very light, probably handling marks. And I'm sure they would come right out of there. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. Not too attractive there. Nice and smooth here, but we're not going to take the time to do it on the tang. Apparently, that's what it looks like inside. Same thing. Pretty girt up in there. It is shined though. It is highly shined. Pretty good job overall on this knife. But there are some issues with it though. So I got this knife for $26 from Atlantic Knife because it had a bunch of gunk on it. So there was gunk, like black gunk. It wasn't glue. It's just some kind of black, sandy type of gunk. Like you might get off an engine, right? That kind of gunk. And it completely obscured. That's what was showing on the tang. So you had gunk all in here, all down inside these jigging right there, spots all over here, junk on here, nothing on the other side. So I just cleaned it up, right? So I cleaned all that gunk up and it looks pretty good. But let me show you the problems with this knife. The first one here is you have a lot. Let me see if I can get it in. Man, that thing is just, there we go. See the scraping right there? A lot of horizontal scraping, probably from handling. I hit that with some steel wool and it didn't come out, but I know with like 1000 grit, 800 grit sandpaper, I can get that out no problem. But these knives normally sell for $83. And watch this, guys. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me get this in here. See that? Look at that. Both blades move. This is a worse one. That's no good. You see that? You can see it just go away. That thing is moving quite a bit in there. And that's not good. So not that's a fatal flaw, what I call a fatal flaw. And if you have something to do with build quality like that, this one moves too. Come on, snap in there. You can see it. Not as much, but that one's moving too. Both of them move. And you know, that's going to lead to failure. And your knife hitting, dulling. You can see the centering right there. Not the greatest. It is not hitting the side here. That's okay, as long as it doesn't hit the side. You know, it doesn't have to be centered. It's a slip joint. Another thing is if you look right here, look how bad that man, what is it with my lighting? I just can't get it right in here. Look down in there. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Look at how much of that you can hear it. So the bone is way short of the liner right there. Way short of it. That one's a little better. just a little short. That's not real good. And what was the other thing here? I think that's about it. You can see where that pin looks like it's pulled. That's this brand new knife, brand new from a dealer. Looks like the pin is pulled on that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Nice knife, nice looking knife. I don't regret it for $26, but had I bought this for $83, yeah, I might have issues with that. You know, a blade moving like that. It's the same as if a pin is loose. Should not be from the factory something with that kind of build quality issue. So I don't know. You let me know. Would you want to spend $83 on this knife with the blade wobbling like that? And here is case for size comparison. This is a Boker. They're same size. These are 4 1/8. That's 4 1/2. So it's a 1/4 inch bigger. But I don't know. I just don't see the value in it. This knife was $40, and it doesn't have those issues. It doesn't have. Oh, by the way, this knife does not have any issues here. So your back spring, you can't. There's no gaps in the back spring. You can't see through there. But you can't see through the gap. There's no gaps on this one either, and it's $44. And yeah, it's Delrin, but I bought this for $68. Really nice bone on this. No issues on this knife. No gapping. Mirror polish here, where you have a brush polish right there. American made. American made. I don't know. It just I've held off getting these queen stags, because I've just been burned by Bear & Sons so many times. And I've got 5 Bear & Sons, and all of them have issues. So I don't know. If this had gapping right here, and it was $83, and the knife was tight, didn't have no pin issues there where the blades were wobbling, I'd be good with that. But with that blade wobble, then you got other issues where, comes to you scraped up. You've got the issues of the bone not being fitted properly here, along here. You can see it right there. And see that? I don't think I want to spend $83 for something like that. Once you start, no knife's perfect, but I got a lot of them that come close to it. And once you get above one defect, I think you got to really question what is the value of what you're getting. For that price, these are fantastic vintage knives, genuine bone, finely built. Yeah, they're made in Germany, but you can get them for under $100. And this one right here, Chinese built. This is a bigger knife. Same price, around $68. I think I spent $54 on this one, actually. I think I did, yeah. I have to double check. But there's no issues with this knife. And I don't know. I don't know. You tell me, would you spend $83? And bear in mind, when they stick stag on there, they're charging $125, $135 for these. So, are you going to pay $135 for a knife in this kind of shape? Just to get stag and to say it's American made? I don't know. I just have a hard time doing it again. Pretty knife. And this is my first jumbo trapper, so I'm really excited about it. I'll use it. I'm not going to get rid of it, but it just, if I had spent full price on this knife and it was this way, I'd be upset. And by the way, the $26, the defect was this was all covered up. It was all had gunk all over it here, black, thick, like car grease, I guess you engine grease. That's the reason it was discounted. So not these other issues. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, it kind of ends on a downer. It is, you know, pretty cool knife. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate your support.